Whatever. I was trying to get my YouTube chat up and working ahead of time, but seems like it really doesn't want to find the stream that's definitely up right over here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, it's right here. It's right here. Clearly up and running. Look, you can even get me going zooming in. Maybe now? Nope. Can't find any. Oh well. How's it going, Jordan? I'm sure YouTube will figure itself out eventually. We're here a couple minutes early just because. Ah, there it is. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Chinatown. Ponzi scheme. That's the first thing I think of when I see Ponzi. Pyramid scheme. There's no way it's not schemes. I don't know what the other schemes are though, so those are gonna have to be it for now. Knives Out. That's a movie, isn't it? Um, or it's like a subtext for a movie. No, I guess Knives Out is the main. Hmm. Um, color, color creep, elegy, steal, slip. I mean, those could be steal, slip, and sneak. All are like things you may do, like you steal away. That's something sneaky you can do. You can slip away. Color scheme, rhyme scheme. That's another good one. Yeah, color scheme and rhyme scheme and Ponzi and pyramid schemes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Steal, slip, sneak, and creep. And yeah, okay, you're on the same page. Cool. Vertigo, Vertigo, Chinatown, and not. For some reason, these three seem to go together very well. Definitely feels movie related. Keyed, Karma, Elegy, Seven, Shandy. Hmm. Ending with no. Dude, is it dumb I see the purple one today? Oh, is it gonna be some stupid shit like beginning with countries or sometimes it do be that way. How's it going, Breaky? Haven't seen you around in a bit. Leg, arm, hand, and eye. Middle leg, middle eye, middle arm, middle hand. Yep. Plus and minus letters. Yep, yep, yep. Knives Out, Vertigo, Seven, and Chinatown. Detective movies specifically. Okay. I didn't quite put that together. Oh, yeah, we can get the music going too. Forgot about that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like 10 minutes and I'm like, seems kind of quiet in here. It's because I'm not playing any music. I've definitely heard of Vertigo. Was that Spielberg? Hold on. Vertigo movie. No, Hitchcock. Sorry, Hitchcock. Uh, Hours. Sure. 0 for 5 on those. Uh, hmm. No, can't be crate. I kind of want to hit a couple vowels as well. Uh, Working a flat cannon build, just had it hit for like 70. That's always fun. I love me a flag cannon build. It also counters quite a few enemies in the game. It's very nice. Damn, all the words I'm thinking of end up having an R in there. Um, Hello, disc jockey. It is I, disc jockey. How's it going, Rex? Flint. I guess I'll just deal with one vowel for now. Gotta hit him with the pinky. If I had seen that half a second earlier, I would have put that in instead. Okay, we got no vowels. Clearly there's an E or an A involved. Um, Plink. Plink. Oh, I can't have an I anymore. Newly. That'll work. Did a single 10 pull on the new Uma banner and got Toast Jordan. You and your luck. Hey, newly it is. Yes, Tosin Jordan. Tosin Jordan's like not that crazy good, right? Like she's cool. I'm a collector. If I got Tosin Jordan, I'd be happy. But she's not like particularly good, right? Hmm. Okay, we're gonna start. Yeah, we haven't started in South America in a while. Let's go with like let's do a Colombia. Hey, we might actually be in South America. Oh yeah, you dress like Tosa Jordan. United States is honestly a fair guess. We could probably just go to United States. It is. It's never United States. It is this time though. She just makes no sense. Half her skills are for late and half are for pace. Her only A is in medium and her ult is conditional. Yep. Yep. Hold on. I'm actually gonna go look up her ult right now. What's her ult? Well, I guess I can just go look for the character and then go from there, eh? Toastin Jordan. What is your ult? Pop and polish. Alright, how bullshit is... Okay, there's already a few too many lines of text. So on the final corner, on a corner, and corner is equal... Oh, sorry. Final corner or later on the final straight in second or worse. Okay, so far it looks like an Ogre Cap ult. But third or better. So only second or third. And you're trying to overtake a target for at least 2 seconds, but not successfully doing so, because if you successfully overtake a target, the target time resets. And or you're on the final corner on the final straight, and you're second or better, and someone passes you. I think that means. So hold on. So you either have to be actively losing, or you have to be in second or third and trying to catch up but not succeeding. Yeah, that's not a very good ult, is it? For a 0.35? For if that was a 0.45, maybe. Thank you, Fishstick, for the hate comment. Yeah, there's just way too many things that make you like there half of those things where it can proc are also in situations where you're probably just gonna lose. I am a walking zombie right now. School? Or just like didn't sleep last night or something. Why do you look so white today? I look the same as every other day. How's it going, Rice? Yeah, she's got a nice design. Like I said, I'm a collector. Okay, so this is a very recent person in the top 500-ish. US most likely, but at least not Europe. It's like you're very bright today. I promise I'm not any brighter than any other day. The same lamp with the same backlighting. I appreciate it though. positive bright. Oh, bright affectionate instead of bright derogatory. Did you get good sleep? I did sleep for 12 hours. I went to bed at like 9 last night. It's way earlier than I usually do, and I still woke up at the same time. I was like, I'm gonna get work done tomorrow. And then I woke up at the same fucking time, and I was like, wow. uh, all right. Was someone 2020 or later, 2020 or later. Not hip hop, not male, female solo. I guess this could be like Tate McRae maybe? Could be Tate McRae's a little more popular than I thought. After 2022, we are in the US as well. The Pink Pony Club lady. Tate McMid. I mean, she's hot. You can't deny that. I think some of her songs are pretty good. I'm not usually that much of a pop person, so I can't say I love any of her songs, but like there's some pretty good ones in there. I'm like, yeah, yeah. If someone plays this in the car, I'm like, yeah, leave that on. Chappelle Roan. Chappelle Roan. I have no idea who the fuck that is, but apparently it is. There is that. There is that. Yeah. She's a type of hot that I would never date. Which, I mean, consider that a backhanded compliment or whatever. I don't really mean it that way. Um, Rets. It is at best aggressively mid. I think I'd put it a little bit above aggressively mid, but I feel like that's like the average. How's it going, Turtle? Greetings, moderator. Okay, where the fuck is my mouse? There's my mouse cursor. Y'all ever lose your mouse cursor? What a lukewarm thing to say. Of course people do that. I can't be the only one. Besides the flooding going good, you said it improved. Is it still improved? No, Jordan. Uh, hmm. P word perhaps? P-I? Joker can't be Joker. It's way, way too early. Pints? No, probably not pints. Can't be that early. Can't be that early. It's gonna be like a P or a Q or an R word. Quark is an interesting choice. Don't know if that's far enough, but we'll see. We'll see. Quark is quite close, though, to the point where it could be a QUA word. Quack? Even, perhaps? Quack is too far. My bad. QUA. Yeah, the towel helped a lot. We'll see how it is tomorrow, though. Most of that water came in while I was sleeping. Yeah, it'd probably be fine. Swap out the towel every now and then, throw it in the dryer. Quake. Now it can't be Quake anymore. Wait. No, it can still be Quake. It can still be Quake. Does that fit? I feel like it fits well enough that I'll guess it. Whatever. Apparently there's 10 other options, but I don't know what the fuck they are. We'll be back later. Need to consume some nochi. You won't get any complaints from me. Hello, streaming man. Have exactly 10 minutes before I have to cook, but I'll lurk till I'm back in an hour or so. Sounds good, Odin. Cook something good. Showman. It is an uncommon. $6 or $7 uncommon. $6 or $7 uncommon. Not scaling, not RNG. I guess I could just go with the seeing double. Your mom doll? Oh, it was seeing double. That's funny. Easy. Go next. Oh, word. You cooking lunch together or something? Rice, I feel like it was rather matter of fact in nature. Yeah, it's a tradition. I cook and she watch. Oh, word. The blank blank, or blank blank is a blank of blank blank to blank blank. Blank blank for blank. No, no, rice ball. They just cook together. Is a blank of blank blank to blank blank. Blank blank for blank blank blank. Blank is a blank blank. Blanks blank blank blank. And an this feels like a species of some kind. It is a species of some kind.
She doesn't get Twitch.
Valid. Plant. Um. Sure. We can guess plant. Like blank plants. Okay, so it's a plant of some kind. Um. Let's try fungus just to see if it lands anything. No, doesn't seem to be a fungus. I know last time it was a species that was like plants, but it was actually itself a fungus. Cardinal directions, I don't know how much we're going to get out of north, south, east, west when it's a species. Maybe a biome. It's native. It's a species of blank, native to blank blank. Probably Asia. It is native to, so either East or West Asia. Um, blank blank for blank 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 is a species of bamboo? No, that's not enough letters. Potato with two O's, that's probably it. Bean? Sure. Blank blank for blank, okay, it is a bean of some kind. The blank blank bean is a soybean? It is indeed the soybean. They gave it to us because we guessed soy and bean. Which is honestly a valid time to give it to you. Alright, last one. Spiredol. Slay the Spire 1 duel. Because the Slay the Spire 2 duel is bad. Sucks. Gotta wait for a better one to come out. Okay. We tend to start with Watcher. Let's go somewhere else today. Maybe a little bit you want to do the MC duel as well? Sure. We can throw the MC duel on the list. That one I don't do every day, but I'm feeling it today. Let's do, I don't know, like Shiv. Do some Shiv angle. A little bit of blade dance. A bit of blade dance. Ooh. It is a one cost silent with Shivs, but it is not a skill. It is not a skill itself, so it's going to be an attack or a power. It's got to be infinite blades then, doesn't it? I do have a double screen. I do not have a triple screen. Infinite blades is a one cost power. Uh, uncommon. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's a different uncommon power for the silent that has shivs in his one cost. That's my bad. That's my bad, honestly. It's accuracy. Fuck off. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to switch quite yet. There we go. Minecraft mob. We're looking at. I'm feeling. Let's just go like a zombie. Let's do a zombie. All right. After pre-alpha, less than 20 health, a little bit shorter. It's not hostile. It can't spawn from any of those methods, and it is not undead. It cannot spawn from any of those methods. Pandas kinda work. I think pandas have 20 health though, do they not? Or am I mistaken? Do they have like 15? I feel like pandas have 20 health though. Um, hmm. Okay. So this could be like any fish, really. I think something just like a tropical fish could work fine, right? Horse probably could be a horse too. Let me check on horse. Biome structure breeding. Actually too much health. Too much health, too much health. We'll go tropical fish. Quite tall. They're shorter than 1.95 height. Yeah. Animal or aquatic. Could be one or the other. Probably just an animal, because usually if it's aquatic, it's also animal. Pig. Pigs are pre-alpha, I believe. Let me confirm that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, pigs are pre-alpha. So it's not passive or hostile. We are definitely looking at a neutral mob in that case. It's also not spawned via biome. Neutral mob with like a middling amount of health and a middling height. So neutral, to be clear, a neutral mob is one that will attack you if attacked, generally speaking. I think spiders are considered both hostile and neutral, for example, because they do attack you at night, but during the day they don't, unless you hit them. Allay, Allay, too much health, unfortunately. Sulfur doesn't exist in the game yet. We can't do anything with sulfur. Uh, but it is an animal. Maybe does a llama fit? Villager? Villager. Nah, same height as a zombie. Llama pretty tall, but still shorter. Too much health. Too much health. But is a fox considered neutral? Fox is considered passive and neutral, so it can't be a fox. After 1.13, dolphin. It's not animal aquatic, so it can't be a dolphin.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. Also, hi Jaeger, hi Animator. Chicken, too early. I think chickens are pre-alpha. No, chickens are not pre-alpha, but they are like as close to pre-alpha as physically possible without being pre-alpha. Um, B. Were bees that late? Oh, bees are 1.15. Block and breeding, animal arthropod. This fits all the bills. I could see it being a bee. It is indeed. Striders, I believe, are strictly passive. Bees had their one update. For some reason, I thought bees were like 1.11. Okay. But you know what? Now that I think about it, no, I remember breeding bees for the first time on a server that did have the ocean update. So yeah, it would have been after. Bamboo. Bamboo. Which kind of bamboo? Block of bamboo or stick of bamboo? Block. Block of bamboo. It is not an axe. It is not a flammable block. It is a full block, though. It has more blast resistance and hardness. I'm gonna go with some kind of ore or like maybe a little bit of deep slate angle, right? A little bit of deep slate angle. That fits. We'll go with cobbled deep slate. Okay, it is mined. It is less blast resistant and less hard. Granite. Granite. Granite has the same blast resistance, can't be granite. Surprisingly soft. 1.5. Interesting. Cobblestone, I think, also has 6. Indeed. Okay. I think some of the ores are slightly softer as far as blast resistance is concerned. Some of the ores are, yes. Several of the ores. I think it could honestly be any of the pre-alpha ores still. Lapis. Could be lapis, could be iron ore, could be gold. I might pick a pre-alpha one just in case it is one of them, and then the disambiguation will help us. I'm gonna go, we'll go gold. We'll go gold ore. And, ha 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 ha. I made the right call. It was iron. Coal could have worked too, though. All right, this is items. This is items. This is not well, unless it's placeable like as an entity in the same way a boat is. Speaking of boats, boat. 1 stack size. Common. 1 stack size is probably the biggest hint we're gonna get. Uh, it does not exist in the tools and utilities. That immediately makes me think like either a potion of some kind or a weapon of some kind. Fishing rod, maybe. Yeah, if it might land in the utilities, it does indeed land in the utilities. So it can't be fishing rod. It is not craftable. It is not renewable. It is not craftable or renewable. So can't be a saddle then. Saddles used to not be craftable. They used to be something you had to find. Do you have to find hammers or can you forge them? Breeze charge? Breeze rod? No, those are renewable because they come from a mob. Okay, bye! Totem. Totem's not a bad guess. Totems are considered uncommon, though, unfortunately. It is not renewable. This has to be something that is strictly as many as you can get. So you can't craft more potions, for example. Potions, I believe all potions are considered renewable because they all the stuff all drops from mobs, and glass I assume is renewable. Is sand considered renewable? I don't know. Yeah, bottles are considered renewable. Okay. That's what I thought. Nether star. Ooh. Those might stack, actually. They do indeed stack. Just look up a potion. Renewable partial. Interesting. Potion, lingering potion. Well, I might as well craft one of them, yeah? Okay. It is not a potion of any kind. It is not partially renewable either. This is strictly non-renewable. They do not exist in the food and drinks. They are looted, at least in part, from one of fishing, mobs, containers, and trading. So all armor pieces, I believe, are considered partially. So like horse armor and helmets are all considered partially renewable because it depends on the kind of armor. There's no one, mate. Fishy. What's fishy? There's a whole bunch of people over on Twitch. What's fishy about it? YouTube's very okay. I've said this to a lot of people, but the way that or I guess not just to a lot of people, but a lot of time over the last like 6 months, YouTube's very strange in the way it does its recommendations to people. If I'm rocking like 1 or 2 viewers on YouTube, that's all I'm ever gonna get. As soon as I hit like 6 to 8, maybe 10 viewers on YouTube, it just goes it like whoop fishy. No fish necessary. It is Umamusume day. We's gonna be fixing our team trials team. Spear. Spear is craftable. Spear is craftable, indeed. Smeltable, maybe? Is there anything that's smeltable, but you can only smelt one of them? Trident. That's not a bad guess. Might be considered... Yeah, it's not considered common, unfortunately, though. I do like the weapon angle, though. Dirt is my best with Xmas Ogre and SS El Condor Pasa. My Xmas Ogre that I have on my Dirt Team Trials team is Dirt B and is running in the same position as my Taiki Shuttle. So I'm going to be making an Encloser Taiki, or, Encloser Taiki, no, Encloser, Xmas Ogre today. Key. What about the key? It is considered renewable. DJ, can you help my song request? Sure, assuming that it's reasonable. Horse armor. I think I saw that that one didn't work. Partially renewable. Plot armor? No, there's no item like that in Minecraft, I assure you. Like Heart of the Sea maybe, or something like that? No, Heart of the Sea is considered uncommon. Oh, they stack as well. Wasn't there like a conduit or some shit like that as well, or is that a block that uses a Heart of the Sea? Might be the latter there. Um, what's the stuff on the new armor that got added? Fish bucket? That should be renewable though, right? Yeah, that's renewable. This is a non-renewable. The new shell helmet? Wouldn't that come from turtles though? Enchanted books are partially renewable indeed. Uh, Nautilus armor. Nautilus armor is not considered renewable. How do you make these if it's not considered renewable? What are they made with that's not renewable? That being said, it fits all the other requirements, so I'm pretty sure this is the answer, but they're only from ship chests. Oh, interesting. Well, it is that. Okay. Let us switch our attention over to... Once I can pull up my stream correctly and mute it so that I don't have to hear myself speak. Okay, there we go. DJ, do you have green eyes? They're considered hazel. Like, if I really examine them up close, they're a whole bunch of different colors, but green is the closest color to what they are. They're like a greenish brown if you look at them from far away. Yeah, I hardly play on current patch because I'm very mod coded. Um, Gray eyes are pretty rare, aren't they? Stop, Rice Ball. Guys, Rice Ball's hitting on me. Oh, I gotta go donate to the club. Shoes for the poor, shoes for the poor. Shoes for all of you. Your most previous Ultra Kill stream has a great thumbnail, and I mean on Twitch. Thumbnail on Twitch? Oh, does it have an interesting freeze frame? Am I like or some shit? Yeah, the color hue can shift on Hazel Eyes. It's interesting. Sometimes I'll look at them in bright light and I'll be like, that doesn't look very green or brown today. They look kind of like bluish. Bro, I have standards, don't worry. Maybe that's part of the problem, brother. The easier than me knows. Hold on, I'll take a peek, see at my old streams. Can I do that? How do I do that from where I'm at? Just a moment. Creator dashboard. Stream manager? No.
Curly toes.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm your curly toes in pink ribbons and bows that
What do we
glitters
got?
and glows to put on a fine show.
Oh, hey, it actually, hold on, why
A
is that
mighty
using,
fine
I didn't realize,
show for a mighty fine man.
how did that thumbnail get there? Hold on. Like this thumbnail here, I use this on YouTube. I use this on YouTube, but oh, this is a highlight. This is a highlight. Okay, that's why I was able to set a thumbnail. I forgot that I did that, to be honest. I saw the Rice 5-star. I saw that in the club chat. What's Rice 5? Right, Rice Ball. It's a character in this game. In fact, she's on our screen right now. That's Rice Shower. Speaking of which, I apologize in advance for the drubbing I'm about to give Rice Shower in this Daily Legend race. Look, we're gonna do it in awful mood and everything. People are copying your name. Yeah, you should go get the owner of that horse. When did Rice Shower race? I'm sure you know the answer to that. I think that's kind of a given though, considering that I'm just like making like a 1100 speed, no S, and I'm just like, looks good. You're certainly not getting my best work for the draft. I'll be making some funny horses, but you will not be getting any A plus tier work because I hate URA finale. Oh shit, Rice Ball copied Rice Shower's name? Is that true? How's it going, Nushi? Okay, we could probably speed this up. I'm gonna be too far forward. I'm not even gonna I'm gonna end up not triggering my ult because I'm too far forward. I can already feel it in my bones. Oh yeah. Million percent. Anyways, let me go ahead and slide past y'all here. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, Rice, excuse me. Pardon me. Gonna need to just squeeze by here. If the gold ship is in second going into the late race, y'all got problems. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well-timed Radiant Star. Good night. Rice Shower was born in 1989. Oh, okay. So yeah, she's like 30 years ago. What's that? DJ, are you a fan of Chad Smith? Yes, I am. He's a really good drummer. Are you talking about Will Ferrell? There's no one on the screen. Rice, this lady just said Rice Shower is close behind, like close behind isn't 25 lengths. Close behind in the same way that people almost beat Secretariat. Yeah, that was not close. We can skip the other two. That was awful mood gold ship too. Heaven forbid you face good mood gold ship. Oh boy, a piece for Hishiake Bono. If I ever run Hishiake Bono, there must be something wrong with me. I don't know what, like she's got such a niche usage. I'm pretty sure even during the sprint CM where she was like actually good, nobody fucking used her. I might have seen one the entire CM. When will they add Eclipse to the game? What's Eclipse? Okay, I'll see you around, Rice Ball. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably pretty close to being able to actually just get Rice Shower. How many more star pieces do I need for star unlocking? How do I even see that? Um, Probably in my inventory if I had to guess. Other upgrade items, perhaps? Yes, indeed, upgrade items. Who am I actually close to unlocking? Matazensky, Ogre Cap, a little over halfway with Ogre Cap as well. I already own those. Yeah, I'm almost there with that. Saiyan Sky, I really fucking wish she came out with the 1 anniversary because I really need her. Rice Shower, oh, I'm only at 66 with Rice Shower. Never mind, not very close. Rice Shower run, I don't own Rice Shower. I have no means of doing a Rice Shower run. Rice Shower has not come home to me. I'm not expecting much from this. 126 on a win is not what you want to see. If you're getting 126 on a loss right next to it, like that should put in good context how bad that is. You know what I mean? If you're winning, you should be getting me like 160. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Give me my last shop so that that pop-up can stop showing up today. Honestly, I wish they streamlined this shop a little more. I don't like the daily shop. Okay, now go click over there kind of shit. And then end it and then come back over here and then do some more. Not a fan. But what are you gonna do? Eventually they'll change it, I'm sure. There's a lot of changes that are between like where this server is and where JP is. What do you think is a class 6 score? To maintain my class 6 every week, I aim for 775 currently. I got 785 last week, and that kept me in class 6. In class 5, I assume it's much easier. So there are a lot of people that bounce between the two, right? Because they can't quite keep up with class 6 requirements, but they can easily pass the class 5 requirement. I'm gonna hold off on running the other 3 until after this run. Let's not accidentally run URA finale, thanks. Okay, this is my current loadout, is this, and then I'm running, I believe Kita-san as my borrow, because I want the extra gold for team trials. So this is 3 golds, we're running an end closer, Christmas Ogre Cap, Guts Maxing. Or so goes the plan. I'm missing 4 slots to optimize and I get 730k. Well, you might be able to make it up there then. Animator. Where are you finding these songs? DJ. DJ. Got you, I get you. Alright, let's see how we do here. Welcome to the Moobot Hater Club. Nushi just doesn't recommend songs anymore because Moobot hates him. Okay. 11012. I guess I'll click the 2. Cool. I don't mind losing a little bit of energy if the trainings are bad like that. I can click recreation and not feel bad about it. No, I don't need a tutorial. After my 5th time clicking no, I don't want a tutorial, it should genuinely never show it to me again. Okay. I don't want the hydrate hints because I'm not running Pace Chaser. Wow, these have been awful trainings. These are like, wow, these are particularly bad. I haven't even seen what I've seen one double 4 turns in. Gonna be a rough one. Ah, there we go. That's something. 3. And no, I do not count Etsuko or the director as extras. In Tornaport, I want to do a Rice 5-star run, but I need so much right now. I also need a Suzuka for CM. We should probably work on the things that are more pressing, yeah? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, rest. I edit it myself, all the more reason I skip it then. Hold on. Okay, that was 53. I was like, did I recover 33 energy? Still gonna click on wit there. I'm in pain. I thought you were already very well aware that I'm going to skip any instance of curly toes that's put in the queue. I don't care if you edited it. I don't care if it's a hard style remix. I don't like Nightcore edit. Get it out of here. It's like the one rule with Mubot. I have one song that I won't skip, that I will skip consistently. Changing the title isn't going to change anything. Give me the power. That's fine. What is with these trainings? Is everyone on vacation? Where the fuck are all my... Good lord. Why is Mr. CB so damn pretty? Hello? I remember her Hans version not being like that great. I think I looked it up a while ago and I was like, oh, I mean, that's fine, I guess. You know what? No. There's no skills really in Maiden Race, so I'm just gonna run his pace. It's more likely that I win. No reason to waste clocks on your Maiden Race, right? Alright, what's our shop got? Okay, we'll take the grilled carrots and the Vita 40. That's a solid first shop. No complaints there. Alright, we're running our dirt long loadout here. Give me the grilled carrots now. I already saw the event that's going to give me charming if I were to have gotten it, and I didn't, so there's not really any reason to hold on to those. Moobot Clanker. It knows you. It knows you too well. Spamming it's never going to change it. If it didn't respond the first time, you need to wait. Hesitant pace chasers. I mean, I guess that's something. Surely I don't lose a 4% chance, right? Tail held high. We like that. Alright, well, I'm always taking the top option here. Nice. We get the corner recovery. It's much more important on end closer Oguri because she has a lot less consistent recovery skills that she has access to. It's actually like kind of concerning how few end closer recoveries there are. She's probably going to have to make use of things like Radiant Star. Now, for the record, because I'm running this strictly to just get a lot of points and not necessarily win every race, I'm not looking to have perfect timings on her ult. It's perfectly okay on Ogity Cap on Team Trials to just take 4 or even 5 recovery skills. Just to make sure she hits that shit, because the ult is worth so many points. You don't want an inconsistent ult on the Team Trials, right? Like, so just run more of them. If it says recover stamina, just throw it in there. Oh, DJ, I tagged you in some TikToks, so hopefully that helps TikToks realize you're a real person. God, I hope so. Okay, but I'm not like trying to come over here every 30 seconds and fix the the video. Also, that's some pretty good items to the point where I'm pretty sure I'm not buying the motivating megaphone, just buying these. Okay, so she's already got 2 of the 3 she needs. She's got her corner recovery. She comes equipped with 777s, right? If I need to, I can always take Shake It Out, but I'm not really looking to do that. There's no training so good that I feel the need to train over running. So get in there. Hate running her as an end closer early race, early in a campaign. What am I listening to? What have we found? Oh, this is a rice shower. But is this a song? It's like a song, but kind of not. It's like a song made of audio clips of rice shower. One daring strike, please. I could probably pass on the energy drink max, but maybe it comes in helpful later, right? This is a rice cover of a really silly A Nice song. I can put on the original if you want. I suppose so. Do I use my Vita 40 for that training? What is it? Have I heard this song before? Maybe I have. Maybe I have. This isn't a bad training. But then I'm just gonna have to rest afterwards, and then I've used the item, and it's like, that doesn't sound very cool. So rest me now. It's either resting now or resting later. Okay, 2 turns on you. I kind of want the Guts scroll, but that's about all I want. If I have a good training, I will train over racing. I have no good trainings at all, so run me. Also, whenever I don't have a rival race, I really should switch up to Pace Chaser, especially with 10 Pace Chasers in the pack. I feel like I should probably just switch up there now. Still lose anyways. You get one out of me, one clock out of me before the first G1. If you can't make it work anyways, you go fuck yourself. Yep, lose your 35 energy because I know you love to do that. Got my end closer savvy, that's nice. Um, okay, I need to buy like a bunch of stuff. And of course, it's much harder to do that now that I don't get any money from that previous race. Or I get very little, I should say. Take the grilled carrots now, bump one person up to orange, a bunch of people almost up to orange, pretty nice. I think we actually have recovered a lot of our BS. I actually do kind of want to do that training. It's going to make purchasing everything I want more difficult, though. Basically have to give up on these things. Suppose that's not the end of the world. We've got a Guts ankle weights, a Vita 20, a plain cupcake, a couple of manuals. I really want to buy that Miracle Cure as well, if at all possible. But this is a really, really solid training. Gets my CB up to orange, gets Kita-san almost there. We'll have better opportunities to do that. Just get back in there. But you know what? You can also take a fucking sevens with you. Why is this so damn quiet? I feel like I recently saw a meme about that turtle. Why is this song like 80% quieter than every other song? I want to blow my fucking brains out every time she loses one of these. I don't know how she manages to do it. She loves to waste my clocks. Doesn't matter if I'm running pace, late, end, ult, no ult. I remember her losing a year 3 race. It was a mile race, 800 speed, 800 power, 800 wit, with ult 4 times in a row as a pace chaser. And I was just like, okay, you're just fucking with me now. You're genuinely just fucking with me for the fun of it at this point, right? Like, mute that for 24 hours. Okay. So I could train here. Not a lot of good trainings to train. Not a whole lot of reason to do it. Rest me. Sleep deprived, again, because of course I was. Ooh, we got ads upcoming. Ah, jeez. Okay. We were basically always going to hit 0 energy regardless of what we did, so not too much value lost there. There's a world where I buy these glow sticks, but only if I get everything else first. Cool. It sounds like someone recorded this directly out of the game. That's probably why it sounds weird. But I believe Otto sings this song. This is Otto? This isn't Otto. Maybe Otto's in here is it Otto and someone else? Then I believe like I feel like Otto's English. Oh, and Tori Kelly. Okay, okay. Oh, this is the Snoop Dogg collab. Okay. Yeah, I hear Otto. Yeah, I heard Otto there at the end, but I was like, this English is not Otto's English. Otto's English is not this good. I heard her in concert like 9 months ago. She's not that good at English. I guess I'm not running Jordan until the next scenario. Oh yeah, because you want to hear the story. Funk Do Microwave, amazing. For the record, the album cover or the image for this song is a microwave open with the Brazil flag inside. At least I think that's the Brazilian flag. Pretty sure it is kind of wadded up, so I can't really tell, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Hey, 9 months is a long time to perfect English. Oh yeah, for sure. Just completely lose your accent. Suddenly flawless. I just can't make her work with the parents I have, and I'm not switching out the people I follow. Oh, I see. Fair enough, I suppose. So I could take the energy, which I'm just going to lose the next race and have 5 energy, or I could take the 30 stat points and then lose 5 energy and be okay with that. Okay, I've got 1 turn to buy all this crap, so I'm buying all this crap now. And then we're gonna buy probably Cleat, Scroll, and Cupcake for the next turn. Maybe I even drop the Guts manual and save a little bit for the next shop. Was that a Hydrate? That was a Hydrate. You need a good amount of mile sparks for an A in that, and she also has a B in long, which is just annoying. Honestly, I find that a B in long is completely irrelevant to me. Like, like longs are so much more stamina checks than they are speed checks. If you have decent speed and a long B, as long as you have the stamina, you're still gonna win almost every time. Now, that's not gonna stop me from losing random mediums just for the fuck of it. Twice. I'm just gonna keep playing it over and over again until it happens, just to prove that it doesn't fucking matter. She's gonna lose it regardless. Okay, we have one more clock. End of year 1. She's lost like 5 times already. I build my Umas for team trials now, so I just want to be able to. I just want to make them be able to run in as many distances as possible with as many skills as possible. Do you not like plan out your team trials ahead of time? Like running in multiple distances doesn't matter in team trials, does it? What am I doing? What are you doing, animator? I just do it to have the highest rating. Isn't that gonna make it like harder for you to win if you don't actually put good skills on them too? So having them run in as many distances as possible makes them useful for longer. Useful? Brother, I've been bouncing between group 5 and 6 for months. Like in a good way or a bad way? It just doesn't matter really. Well, I mean, like, I don't exactly have amazing cards, and I've been consistently group 6 for like 4 months. I think I rest. I really want to fucking train once or twice though, but the trainings are just not there, man. I guess this one works. That'll do. That's a reason to use a Vita 40. It's a wit training, so I don't need to use all my energy to get there, right? Boom. And then I think I'm running this turn, because there are a couple things in this 2 turns that I still want to buy. Cleat Hammer, Empowering Megaphone, so I'll go ahead and run an OP. That should be fine. We got a couple grilled carrots, so I shouldn't be too concerned. My speed's a little low, like annoyingly low, actually, but not a whole lot I can do about it at this current juncture. We're gonna wait until after the first inspiration to pick up those hints. We are running miles, so there's nothing wrong with an updrafters, but updrafters is like the timing on it's weird. It's fine to take, I guess. We're probably gonna take our early start early. Early start's bad, daring strike really good. Yeah, but you actually think about it. I subscribe to the fuck it we ball floss. I mean, I guess, but then you can't really blame anything. Oh, it max healed me for the queen fight. What max healed you? DJ, well, just beat the test subject, only took 10 damage, still have 110 HP. Oh, you have Pantograph. Gotcha. That's the only thing I can think of. Because Pantograph would trigger twice for once for each boss. I would think, I would hope. Pantsgraph. Don't forget to actually go to the shop and purchase the things you ran an OP for. Empowering Megaphone, Artisan Cleat Hammer. There's still some things I want in there. Okay, that did level up. For just a moment, I was like, did I actually win Junior Uma of the Year? This is so sad, Rex. Why even continue? Just keep running. Just keep running, Ogity. You got this. Give me that speed, if that's an option. Give me that speed. You need to be fast so that you can... Okay, I'm not going to finish that sentence. We're going to buy 1 grilled carrots for now, because I would like to see where that puts me. Yeah, that's why you only buy 1. I think I'm okay with just Symboli, Serious Symboli not being orange. I don't think I need to buy a whole nother grilled carrots for that purpose. Maybe if I have some extra money left over at the end, I'll pick it up. Artisan Cleat Hammer me. Obviously I'm not training this turn, since I've got fucking 0 energy. Thank you for actually refreshing my energy. Life. Jesus. So I would like to train speed, but like also I can't because there's no one there again. I have no idea how I'm gonna win these fucking races, man. Like my speed is awful right now. Nobody's hitting on the speed. Oh, this is the guy who sings like super, super high pitched. I've heard of that. Silence Suzuka debut with Firm Course Menace, but failed Fuku. Dude, Fuku... I just can't with Fuku anymore. The reason why PCBs are green is because they're pollution colored. Oh, that's it. That was a conscious choice they made back then. They were like, what if it looked like pollution? They were like, oh, genius. That'll make people like them. Yes, please pay it forward. I actually will be taking the straightaway adept. I need them skills. Has your favorite singing voice? I don't know if I'd go that far. I like this voice, but I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's my favorite. Okay, I could buy Guts Manual or Guts Scroll. I don't need a Skin Outbreak Cream because I already got the Miracle Cure Indeed. Go ahead and pick these up. Actually, hold on. Drop you and you for now and pick up the Speed Ankle Weights. No, I have a Speed Ankle Weights. I'm just gonna have to accept that as good enough for now. We're gonna go Speed Scroll. I need the immediate speed so that I do not lose. Have I trained like 4 times this entire run? Like, what are these stats? All right, get back in there, champ. Run that mile race against Seeking the Pearl. Fourth up, Uma up to 5 stars. I still only have one. I've got Agnes Tachyon, and that's it. Guts Manual or Guts Scroll? Would you ever rather have $1 or $2? It's more like, would you rather pay $1 for $1, or would you rather pay $2 for $2? Also costs half as much, and it's Guts, so it's like, would you like the current exchange rate for US dollars to pesos is more like it. It's like, sure, I guess, but like, is that actually a good call for me? Oh, she's running headlong into these Umas. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, she actually managed to avoid a little bit of bullshit. Somehow I feel like I'm not going to catch Seeking the Pearl. I don't understand how in God's name Seeking the Pearl ever wins any races. When you look at her skills, you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? How are you even remotely competitive? And yet she's always winning in these year 1 and year 2 races. Like, what is this shit? How are you competitive? Agnes, Nice Nature, Meijid Orion, and Narita Taishin. Interesting. I'm very close on Meijid Orion. I'm not very close on Nature. My Taishin is somewhere in the middle of 4 stars, I believe. You just naturally pull her a billion times. I get that. Ooh, we got the End Closer S. Nice. Notably, End Closer S actually doesn't increase your chance of proccing skills. Despite the fact that it gives you a 15% boost to your, well, I guess it's 10% positive, 15% negative. It gives you a 10% boost to your wit stat, but it gives it to you after the wit that's used for actually making skill checks. So it's purely wit for other purposes, like downhill checks. Does not help your skills. I'm trying to decide if this empowering megaphone is actually worth purchasing. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff I want, and I have 3 of them already. So, like, I don't care that much. And there's another one in the shop. 40 to 50 shards off on 4 Umas to 5 stars. Yeah, I'm not there with that. That is not where I'm at. Ooh, excuse me, hiccup. Hello. If I had 9 more skill points, oh right, I got a hint on Daring Strike. Yeah, Daring Strike is a must purchase, I feel like. If I had Nimble Nav, I'd be auto purchasing that as well. Give me the Artisan Cleat. Want to go through the cheapo ones first. Not really a whole lot else I need here. Go race. Yeah, 3 consecutive races. I know. I've got counters. You pull cards, I pull Umas. Nope, I'm just very unlucky on cards. I do not like my Uma luck is like fine, I guess. I have a lot of Umas, like a surprising number of Umas. Hold on. Like sure, I'm still missing quite a few, but no, not the veterans. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Trainees, trainee list. Like I do have like a fair number of Umas. Sure, I still have quite a few I don't own, but I can't pull on all of these. You know what I mean? Did you see the gacha game that has the same gameplay loop as Uma, but you train adventurer girls? No, I didn't. I saw the knockoff of Uma that was like just fucking awful. I think you can tell about a lot about a person by the 4 trainees a person has set. Well, let's go see who I have right now. I do shuffle them around from time to time, genuinely. Um, but currently we've got Taishin, Cafe, Daiwa Scarlet, and El Condor Pasa. Speaking of which, I might actually swap out Daiwa Scarlet right now. I haven't swapped them out in a little while. I feel like if I'm gonna put someone in... Not the Eurobeat remix of the song. I feel like I'm gonna put in Oguri. Like, actually, though. And... Yeah, you're definitely gonna have your Christmas racewear. Star Savior. Interesting. Damn, that's a little too real for me, Ogre. All right, let's get back into it. I do not own Maruzenski, so I can't have that. I don't own Kita-san, and I don't own Satono Diamond. So I have Suzuka. That's probably because it's difficulty 10, right, Shadow? I wish I had Maruzenski. I wish I had Maruzenski or Saiyan Sky. It would make trading frontrunners so much easier if I just owned one or the other, but I can't get them. Rude. 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 There's the daring strike. Pull me right out of the pack. Ascension 10 has a ×2 mult, it seems. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it's 0.1x higher each time. But would I even be a Hagmaxer if I didn't have Maruzenski? Yeah, you probably couldn't call yourself that at that point. I need more speed or more power or more just something. I just need more. I'm doing all right. As an end closer, I do kind of have the advantage of just like as long as I'm well positioned going into the late race, I can just beat people even though my speed is lower. Right? Like if I'm a pace chaser here, I'm not beating these two. The multiplier for being an end closer is saving my ass on these races. That's why the value of Daring Strike is so high in campaign, is because you can position yourself a lot better. You're less likely to get blocked up and then not be able to win, because even though you're faster, you have to close way too much distance. What the fuck are you guys even saying? Fishstick, you literally don't even play the game. Why the fuck are you in here talking shit? Alright, chat. 5 a.m. in Tokyo. Let's see what they're listening to. What, is there like a radio station that you're tuned into? Of course I'm talking shit. Yeah, that's true. That is like your entire MO. If you did anything else, you'd explode. I still have I have a couple Vita 20s. Oh my god, there's so much crap I want to buy. Why are you giving me such good shops? My steak is too juicy. Someone help. Why did I click on power ankle weight? I don't want that shit. I want this empowering megaphone. But is your lobster too buttery? I would say so, yeah. I love when a training or run is going really good and then you get out of the last summer and you're like, ooh, my speed's a little low. And then it never fixes itself. It's an Onapixel meme. He used the world radio site as soon as he tuned in. It goes into a drop pause that's I see. Now that you say that, I might actually know what you're talking about. Fuck it. Go for the better one. Hey, we got it. Nice. Symboli up to orange. I'm gonna run the NHK mile, and I feel like I'm gonna get my shit rocked. We've got, what are our skills right now? Corner recovery, triple sevens. Triple sevens is mid race. If corner recovery hits in the mid race, we can hit tail held high. I guess I could buy that now as well. Not super likely to happen. But we don't have any better options, so get in there. Running end closer on a mile is certainly a choice. Why is it always El Condor Pasa on the NHK mile? This shit is designed for her. I do not want to run against her. Yeah, you should probably do your team trials and stuff first and then go back to UG. UG is one of those things that I shoot for when I genuinely have nothing better to do. Hello, Agnes Digital. You're cute and all, but I'm going to need to destroy you. Okay, there's one mid-race. There's two mid-race. There's three mid-race into tail held high. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Zoom. Nice win. I wonder if I can song request shorts. People have accidentally done that a couple times. It's like it's probably not gonna work, but some every now and then someone will song request and it'll pop a short in there and I'll be like, who the fuck did that? Yes, Agnes Digital is Chud complimentary, Chud affectionate. She's not exactly my favorite Uma, but you know, good for you. I would love to run the Japanese Oaks there and get some Kawakami Princess shards, but I simply do not care. Sorry, we're running the Derby. Bro really likes Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think I have three songs in my entire playlist that are Red Hot Chili Peppers. They just happen to have shown up in relatively short order. Owned in the marketplace of ideas. Northern Lion fan spotted. Hold on, I will match your stretch special week. Well, that was kind of lame, to be honest. Which part? The beating Ascension 10? I mean, like, This is just an extra boss. This is the same as Ascension 9, but with an extra boss. I actually still owned in the marketplace of ideas from a niche basketball podcast. Okay. Maybe Northern Lions saying it is him making fun of whatever that niche basketball podcast is, then that's possible. He does say it rather ironically when he says it, so it's possible. Though Northern Lion exists in this constant dichotomy, like Schrodinger's irony. You can't tell if he means it or not, ever. Sometimes it really sounds like he does, but not as cool as beating the heart. Yeah, but beating the heart is supposed to exist in this. I mean, not it won't be the heart, but like that aspect of this game doesn't exist yet, right? That would normally be Act 4. That's not how you beat Ascension 20 in the first game either. Right? Like the heart was just like an extra thing afterwards. You could beat Ascension 20 and then lose to the heart and you'd still be considered winning. I would be shocked if he knew it. They average like 3K views on an episode. Maybe they stole it from him. Oh, fuck off with the block. I got blocked by a fucking schmuck. Get out of here. And you, give me that win back. Perhaps they did, but I didn't. I stole from the Steelers. That makes it A-okay. Genuinely. Chat, kill this man. Exactly. He's not serious, right? You'll never know. Fuck off with the block. I would like one of everything, please. I am sustaining myself and my stat line strictly via racing. Like this, I haven't trained in like 18 turns. I trained once on wit, I'm pretty sure. Because I lack good luck charms and Vita 20s, I'm also not training this turn. I will be resting. I don't think it's a good idea to just train wit and hope for the best going into summer, because there's a good chance you just don't hit the wit. Some bullshit. I'm really annoyed that I have now gotten sleep deprived 3 out of my 5 rests. Thank you for the pipes. Chat torsionist. Whitney. Now, I could train. I'm not going to, but I could. We've got a Vita 20. A shit wit training, I guess I could click on, but realistically, I'm just, in fact, I may just use the Miracle Cure now. Probably the proper move, since I'm not running 4 here. Like, yeah, I would like it for the 5 at the end, but I don't have any other way to get rid of Night Owl without resting one of the summer turns, which doesn't really sound like a great call. Just run me. Thank you for the pipe rate. What feels worse, testicular torsion or losing the Spring 10 no-show for absolutely no reason? Probably the latter. Especially on that run where I actually hit, like, insane inspiration and then immediately lost the 10 no-show 3 times in a row for no reason. Did a run later that night with less stamina and worse skills won first try. Wasn't even during Mant, so it's not like I ran against a crazy rival or anything. That was back during Unity Cup. I am in a rough spot for this race. That is not at all where you want to see your horse. Okay, this is what Daring Strike wins you, though, is the ability to get the fuck out of that spot. Now, I still gotta deal with this, which is not looking like a great passing angle, but get up there, show them what you can do, Ogre. what you can do is get blocked by a chud and lose. Am I okay with second? I think I am. Second is the second best. Vodka sweep. All right, now I still have to rest unless you actually give me some useful stuff for once. Vita 20s, I can't purchase the reset whistle, which feels omega bad. Uh, Maybe I just have to rest. The last time I was not talking down on something, I was hospitalized. Wow, that says a lot about you. Now we're making this shit work. This is actually not a bad speed training. Um, hmm. Considering my options, good luck charm and speed. Yeah, yeah, that's probably fine. I only have one speed character, so it's not like using the speed ankle weights on this is that malaligned. I'm not taking the fucking 71% fail rate. Jesus. I'm not a psychopath. We're using the damn good luck charm. Saving ourselves some energy by using it here. And then we probably hit the full Vita 20s here. Boom. Right? Chug that down. Because that was the sound of chugging, right? Kind of want to click that button. What? No, that was a perfectly normal thing to do. What are you talking about? 65 race bonus? It's another psychopathic thing to do. I aim for 50 and call it a day. 31% failure. Nah, we're gonna rest it still. You said it, not me. Oh, look, there's the wit training. Little late there. All right, and thankfully this turn isn't so crazy that I feel the need to do anything. So I think I am racing so that I can purchase the other things I want from that shop. Hey, every now and then your cards show up when you need them, just not right now. This just isn't that time. Okay, we got 2 turns of training coming up. Oh, finally. That's what I've been waiting for right there. A little bit of kale juice. Nom, 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 nom. Although I should probably peek my 1-turn options here real quick. Reset whistle, I think, is the... no, I want the hand cream, too. I had to use the other one. And then I can't purchase the kale juice. Unless I want to run 6 in a row. I... I mean, I could. I could run 7 in a row right now. Guess we're gonna run 7 in a row. Let's do a little bit of limit testing, eh? So the reasoning behind this choice is I have a billion cupcakes and a hand cream. So even if you knock me all the way down to awful mood at the end of the Audimakinen, I just go click, 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 and everything is maxed out again, and I don't give a shit. Like, sure, I'll run in an awful mood for a couple races, whatever. Yes, it's always the ones that you absolutely positively cannot skip that you will inevitably have the best trainings on. That's just how it goes. The game just enjoys giving you difficult choices. Late late start, but like also I'm the only end closer, so I'm not sure that I care. Hey, perfect timing on the daring strike right before I moved into the top half and couldn't trigger it anymore. And easy win. Go next. Turns out when you give yourself 200 more speed, you tend to win more races. Thank you, let's go. So, like, to be clear, we're definitely going to be getting, like, awful mood plus skin outbreak. That's pretty much always happening. Oh, can't buy these yet. Can't buy these yet. Start down here, work our way up. Boom. And I'll buy the Vita 20 later because I want as much stamina and guts, which is just stamina, as I can get for the upcoming Kikuka show. We're currently sitting on 330, which is not great, but we also have 2 recoveries, and I could pick up straightaway recovery as my third, and that'll probably put us in the ballpark where we're not having any issues anymore. We're also going to pick up Umastan and straightaway recovery. Yeah, those 2 should work fine. All right, run it. 3 consecutive races. Oh, right, I'm running 8 in a row. Forgot about the one that I already ran. Peter's a family guy. Lucky there's a family guy. And it's probably not. I don't know why they call that a family guy. That's not a family guy. I suppose in the sense that he has a family. Genuinely surprising that he does, but I guess that's not my business. Thanks, Patriot. How's it going? I got an insane spark and it wasn't yellow? Yellow? Oh, you mean like a rare skill that he has aura? Not sure what aura you speak of, but I suppose. Hey, yo, who's this person chasing me down from behind? Get out of here. TM Opera O. How'd you even trigger your ult? Anyways, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Distance. 100 stats, S long, S front. Hey, that's not bad at all. The 7 skills, the white skills are, as time has gone on, I've realized more and more that the white skills are actually the most important part. Peter! Dude, I can't read his name in any other voice than Lois's. Peter the family guy. Absolutely Oromogs, and he looks maxer. Yeah, man, for sure. Did I get like 4 skill points for that race? I actually only got 37. Okay. I was like, didn't I just buy skills? Like, how do I only have 43 skill points? All right, get back in there. Yeah. 4 consecutive races. Okay, we're gonna be watching this one. I need to watch her fuck this up. Stan is just thin Peter. Well, that sounds like it mogs. Friendly reminder that this is a B long. Stan works for the CIA, which is absolutely worse. I think you might be glossing over some of what PETA has done. I feel like I'm a little too far forward right now. Am I about to kidnap someone? I feel like I'm about to kidnap someone as soon as Umastan runs out. Who's getting kidnapped? Oh, you dodged it. You dodged it. Lucky sons of bitches. I wanted to kidnap Biwa. He doesn't work for the CIA. Wait, so that's your only requirement is that they don't work for the CIA? If Peter worked for, like, ICE, you'd be cool with it, because at least it's not the CIA. Peter was a member of Hitler's youth as a kid, but that's okay, but at least it's not the CIA. No, no, I'm pretty sure it's not a straw man. I'm directly referencing the thing that you said. He doesn't work for the CIA, so he's good in my book. You just said that. I didn't have to straw man anything. You clearly said that that is the requirement. There's my ult. Okay. I think we might be good. Oh my god. I think she was accelerating so fast the game had to like actually make some changes up here. I kind of saw it glitch a little bit. This is so ridiculously over. All right, we can skip the rest of this. All I said was that because Peter doesn't work for the CIA, he's good. From that, you extrapolated that I would be fine if he worked for ICE, which he doesn't. But that I extrapolated it from the thing you said, though. I didn't suggest something that you didn't say. You said it's fine as long as he doesn't work for the CIA, which implies that you're good with anything else. I didn't imply that you are good with anything else. You implied that you are good with anything else. That's to be expected, and you know what? We're actually genuinely ignoring it. You're the one who implied it, not me. You gotta be sure to buy that Vita. Extrapolating is not a straw man. To be clear, a straw man is attacking something that someone did not say. What recovery did I get? Level-headed. I mean, I guess it counts. I'll probably take it anyways. Extra recovery never hurt. This is how I'm supposed to be. Yeah, he doesn't work for the CIA, so he is good in my book. Where does that imply anything else? It implies that as long as you don't work for the CIA, you're fine, regardless of what else. That's what is being implied. Yeah, maybe he blew up a children's hospital. We don't know what it is, but there's plenty. What I'm saying is there are plenty of things. See, I also gave examples. I didn't say that you were okay with him being a member of the Hitler Youth or anything either, right? See, that would be strawmanning me because I was giving several examples. Nice win. To make clear that there are plenty of other things that would make him not okay. We like the only just a mood down. We like the 3 hints of Professor of Curvature. We like that a lot. Power ankle weights, I don't care for. I want the speed ankle weights because I'd like another one of those regardless. I think I'm actually buying a second rich hand cream for next year as well. No guarantee that I'll use it, but they're cheap. And I'm gonna have plenty of money. Alright, and then we hit another energy drink max. This is reducing the chance, for the record, this is reducing the chance of us getting hit with a stat down at the end of the race. If you run both with 0 and more than 4, it goes from like a 40% chance up to like a 95% chance. You just extrapolated something completely different, but it's not completely different from what you said. I gave a bunch of examples of things that would still not be good other than the CIA. That's what I gave. Oh my god, wait. He actually burned down a children's hospital. That's wild. I don't keep up with Family Guy that much, so I didn't realize he actually burned down a hospital. But that's okay because it's not the CIA. Which is what Rex said. He doesn't work for the CIA, so he is good in my book. He didn't work for the CIA, so he's good. He's good regardless of what else he did, because it's not the CIA. You're about to run headlong into people. Yeah, I don't think you're getting through that block there. It's like 5 wide. How the hell are you moving forward at all? Wow, that was actually impressive. That was definitely an if you're blocked looking moment. Speaking of which, I think we're about to get another one of those here. Although we are on the straight, so maybe she can move around. Yeah, very nice. Peter is actually a heinous human being if you track everything he's done, including straight up murder multiple times. Damn. I realize we're all joking about this anyways, to be clear. I know nobody's like, yes, Peter's an excellent human being. And if you genuinely think that, then there's actually some problems we need to discuss. There aren't a whole lot of good people in those sort of shows anyways. Ha 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 ha, I already have skin outbreak. You fool! You cannot stop me. There are a lot of good people. What are you talking about, Jordan? Okay, so do I think I do just use a Vita 20 to kind of reduce that chance of the stat down again. We're not skipping. We're too deep in this at this point, right? Like we're running again. I'm actually curious about whether I can win this race. I do have Oh no, I have Dirt A. I'm used to running Dirt B because I just like to run Dirt B if I'm not actually running Christmas Ogre as a dirt runner. I just don't really care to. Um, she's usually fine regardless, so I don't bother. And Closer Straights works the best here, though, I think. All right, who are we up against? We have Dirt A for once, so we should be all right. Matazinski. Concerning. Violence in movies and sex on TV. Jaeger. That's all it is. Okay, wow. You are just you do not care. She's just like, "No, I think I'm gonna actually be way the fuck up here." Who's this? Why is Bakshin running so fast? Get out of here. Matuzensky makes sense because she's got her ult and she just simply doesn't give a shit. Matuzensky ult is so free, man. They really made a mistake with that ult, didn't they? They were like, I don't know, if she's in the top half of the pack, she can just have a billion acceleration, whatever. It's probably fine. Level-headed again? Okay. Yeah, skin outbreak, whatever. Oh no, mood down. What am I to do? Okay, so I'm going to lose this energy at the end anyways. I'm gonna get like at most 5 energy, maybe 10 out of the branch 2 here, but I have a chance of slow metabolism, which I actually don't have a way to cure right now because I only have skin ointment, whatever it's called. So I'm gonna take the energy 10, since the difference between them is a lot less noticeable. Um, and we will deal with all of the bullshit following the Arimakian. God, look at all this. All of this could be yours if you were willing to run 8 races in a row. Against Nice Nature. Long B. We're gonna watch this one too. I don't know why I've been watching all of these. I've kind of been enjoying watching them. Did I make Rex angry with the bullshit strawman argument stuff? Apologies. Why am I in 7th already? I feel like I probably shouldn't be up this far. Ah, she also realized she shouldn't be up this far. Like, Stan on the show is a bad guy. Oh, we weren't really discussing Stan, but I'm sure he is. I mean, it's not like Quagmire's a cool dude. What the fuck? Preschool songs for patriotic holidays? Why am I listening to this? Oh. Oh, you were actually doing work at the time? I see. We were just discussing how Peter Griffin is not a good person. Merc. I don't This song makes me cringe. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm just not a very patriotic person, generally. I'm just like, I don't vibe with overt patriotism. It just feels so cringe to me. Want more reason to be cringe? No, I think I'm good, but I guess you could tell me anyways. Oh, they left the third verse out because it's probably not very cash money. Don't think I need another speed ankle weight, but maybe I pick one up because I got some extra money in the tank. This is probably fine. Do the Pledge of Allegiance, DJ? God, no, I already had to do that every day. I think I'm alright. Alright, watch this. What problem? In fact, you know what I just realized? The Royal Kale Juice hits first. Look at this. I actually only have to use 4 mood ups, even though I'm doing a Kale Juice. Win down 4 mood. Look at this. Boom. Right up to great. Actually get to save a cupcake and everything. These trainings suck. Part of me wants to race. probably should have checked these ahead of time. Um, I'll probably train my speed here. Maybe I'll train no, we need to train speed. We need to train speed. The third verse of the Star-Spangled Banner, often omitted, expresses harsh triumph over the British forces and the enslaved people who fought with them during the War of 1812. It highlights the pollution of hireling and slave whose deaths, according to Francis Scott Key, washed away the enemy. Jesus Christ. Yes, Quagmire is not a cool guy. Exactly. I already took early start. I'd take it, but can't. These trainings have been pretty butt. Do I still have Night Owl or something? When did I get enough? Oh, I forgot to use my skin outbreak cure. Ha! I was like, why the fuck is the infirmary an option? But apparently I just forgot. Misa for gore. I feel like by some weird twist of fate, Quagmire would somehow be like a bleeding heart liberal. I don't know why. But like that feels like the kind of joke that the show would pull. There's so many seasons. I'm sure they've already made that joke. I'm not being original. Hey, get back here, Martuzinski. I might have B mile, but it doesn't give you the right to run faster than me. Get out of here. Or not B mile, B dirt. Libertarian. Okay, so half right, kind of. Libertarian's this weird space. Am I trading speed again? Man, I want to click guts. I still have level 1 guts despite running 3 guts cards, but the guts cards are never on guts, so what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess you could still click on guts anyways. Or you could run again. Keep running. If I knew the trainings were going to be this shit, I would have run 14 races in a row. And you would have liked it. Empowering megaphone, definitely going to be picking that up. What are you doing here? Speed, power, wit, or 15 energy? I think I'll take the energy, especially since you're not in my deck, so I don't really care otherwise. I think I'm just waiting on your third. I don't think we've gotten Corner Connoisseur, right? Oh, we have gotten... Okay, so I'm just waiting on those two golds. There's basically no chance I... Well... Okay, so here's an interesting issue I have. I actually can skip the February stakes and not have an issue. Like, I am allowed to do that. I have run enough dirts that the Teo Show plus JBC Ladies and Champions Cup will be enough. But, like, it's not like a particularly good training, but part of that is because Guts is level 1, because I haven't been able to click on Guts at all. You know what I mean? So, like, I kind of need to start clicking on Guts, or the trainings are never going to get any better. So it's probably worth clicking on it. Yeah, let's train it. Where did the rest of the chat go? No, they're still around. Another good Guts training. I mean, I don't have anything in the shop I need to buy right now, so I suppose I'm okay with this. And now I can actually click the motivating mega as well, since after the Osaka there is another training turn. Get some double value, yeah. Might have put in too much speed. Oh, now you've got too much speed? Damn. I'll take 3 speed cards on my 20% speed scaling Uma, and fuck, now I have too much speed. I think we're good on skills right now. We're probably in a situation where I'm safe to just run the rest. Right? 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 My stats aren't like insane, but I've got 3 recoveries. I've got a bunch of skills for positioning mid-race. Feel like we're in an okay spot. 760 end of classic? Nah, that's not too much at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Sometimes if I'm sitting around 600, I'm actually feeling a little weak, depending on what I'm running. End closer savvy, also a skill that does not affect your skill trigger rate despite giving wit. Not the daring strike failing. I mean, it triggered, but it triggered and then I just ran too far forward and ended up pacing down because it triggered too early. Now, move. My ult does not wish to wait for you. Get out of here. Okay. I'd like a mile less, but this is team trials, so I don't care that much. I'm more interested in the skills. Straightaway spurt. Tasty. We like that one. And because I held off on purchasing Corner Adept, I get some hints there as well. Wit Training app is pretty cool. I do need a total of 5 empowering megaphones, so I guess I'll buy my last one now. We still have 2 guts ankle weights, so I don't think I need more of those. Wit Training app is more of like a cool thing to maybe get later. It's not really a thing I need right now. I am a little bit interested in using my Vita 20 to train wit. That wouldn't be bad. Prevent me from having to rest at least, but then we're in that situation where once this time comes around, I'm not going to have my Vita 20, so rest it. Okay, 450 stamina going into 470 stamina going into Tendo Show Springs sounds bad. I don't think it's the worst. We are running against a Super Creek, which is concerning. We have a Long B, also concerning. We have 3 recoveries and our ult, less concerning. Late start. Don't care that much. We won Slay the Spire on Saturday. 100%. Good. Fall a little bit back. That's for the best. Straightaway recovery. Nice. Corner recovery. Also nice. I'd like my daring strike here. Though it seems like we aren't super interested in that here. All right. We're not going to speed forward like we expect to. So we're going to be at odds with Super Creek until we hit our 3rd recovery, if we hit it. We hit it. Okay, we should be good then. We got a good acceleration timing. Our ult recovers all the remaining stamina that we need to be able to keep up for the rest of the race. The long B is concerning, but we do have a decent amount of speed. Super Creek wants to catch up, but she just can't. Super Creek is the stam check for this race, but she genuinely does not have jack diddly shit for speed, so the long B doesn't end up mattering. Double Necro should have been autopilot, but I don't recall Act 3 at all. I mean, we necroed all over him. I guess I'll save up for the wit training app. I don't need a third guts ankle weights if I'm never gonna fucking use them, right? I'll probably still end up buying a third, but not right now. I didn't even eat food Saturday? What? Why are we still playing this? What the fuck? What the fuck? This take like add. Just get out of here. Don't replay the last 10 seconds of the song 3 more times. Get out of here. Uh, okay, now you go around the person in front of you. There you go. You got it. You figured out how running works again. Yeah, that's not a great idea. Particularly unhealthy. That XX. All I know of is the XX. I don't know that XX. So is there a reason to train this turn? Nope. 0 rainbows again. I mean, like, unless you count Marvelous Sunday SR alone at wit to be a rainbow training, which, let's be real, it's not. 11 wit is not exactly a crazy rainbow training. Well rested, finally. Thank you. Well, I'm not skipping the Yastakinen because I ran it. I did not run it last year, so I do need to run it this year if I want those dank stats. So go ahead and take this Artisan Cleat and let's get it. Against Bing Balo. My guts being this low is why I knew it. I knew the second that I skipped a race, I would end up losing. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. What is seeking this? No business winning a race ever. Ever. That is the most awful lineup of skills with 300 speed that I've ever seen in my fucking life. And she still manages to get second in third-year races. 350 speed. Fuck off. Doesn't even have any acceleration skills. I don't mind King Halo beating me. She's the rival. She's got better stats, better skills. I do mind Seeking the Pearl beating me. I don't need another empowering megaphone, but thanks. Thanks, I guess. Speed, very cool. I'm gonna be real, I don't need very much of this. Take the Wit training app. Is there a world where I use an empowering megaphone just so that I can purchase another empowering megaphone? No. At that point, I'm just gonna race, and then in the event that I have like the fast learner hat, I can at least get it. You know what I mean? Race the Teo. I'll root for her, you'll root for seeking the pearl? What the fuck? If she doesn't have medium S or groundwork, you are fighting an uphill battle immediately. I'm gonna be real with you. Especially with Suzuka, who needs to be in first. She'll probably be able to win plenty of stuff in round one if she's got insane, like, stat lines and skills. But if you hit round two and you start hitting people who have run, like, if they've got that, like, groundwork plus prudent positioning, dodging danger, and they just create, like, an 8-length lead in the early game, you might have trouble getting in first to trigger ult in the first place. Not impossible, of course. I've definitely I never won with a Suzuka, but when I was running Suzuka, I would get like second in finals, even though I didn't run groundwork at the time. So I believe you. Okay, when do I hit my ult? I didn't hit straightaway recovery, so my ult's probably gonna proc like 2 seconds before the or not at all. Or not at all. Okay. That's fine too, I guess. I won. I don't need to hit the ult. We race now? We racing. We racing, big time. We race with anime horse girls in this house. Stamina wit, not bad. Take that. Master cleat. And that's probably sufficient alongside the empowering megaphone. And it's like, you can't buy it, but I say, yes, I can. And that should be enough for the rest, right? 1, 2, 3, and then 3 in the finals. I shouldn't need any more empowering megaphones. That's not exactly what I would consider an excellent guts training, but considering there's literally only 3 people here, I can't ask for too much more. Okay, that's a little better. It's good enough to use one of my 3 guts ankle weights, and I'll go ahead and slap a Vita 20 since I know I'm gonna need it after this. How was lunch, Odin? That is what I want. Yes, a decent wit training. Doesn't need to be amazing, just decent, just decent. Boom. Was good. What'd you have? And considering that these other ones are a little bit lame, I will go ahead and whistle here. That was very worth it. Go ahead and get that guts ankle weight going. Get me 70 guts. I feel like we're in a good spot right now. Another double guts. Yeah, probably. I think I good luck charm guts ankle weight empowering megaphone and I hit this one too. The chibi models are so cute. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not usually a big fan of chibi, like, aesthetic, but these are pretty good. Eggs with cheese, fast and simple. Okie dokie. Special Week, is that you? Ooh, there we go. Decent wit. And I don't really care for any of what's left here. Do I have any? Yes, good luck charm me. Is this stat line gonna be amazing? No. I was pretty hard screwed for the first 2 years. So not expecting a ton. Um we also didn't get anything here. I mean, there were a couple things, but nothing that I'm not gonna just take the Professor of Curvature and Corner Connoisseur now that I have access to them. I'm not gonna get Fast Learner, so I might as well buy them. Uh, this is going to be for Miles, so medium isn't valuable. I like Intense Gaze. That should help in the long term. I think we take Intense Gaze and Glittering Star going forward. Glittering Star now, since it's already at max hints. I don't mind triggering alt earlier or later, whatever, on Team Trials Ogre. We're definitely resting, though. That's happening. Thank you. I gotta run 5 races in a row. We do have a hand cream, but we don't have any mood up options. Well, we've got, like, what? One cupcake. That's not exactly crazy good. So we're kind of hoping for, like, cupcakes and kale juice from these races, if possible. Hand cream, indeed. What is this stream of consciousness ass song request? Hey, Cupcake, asking you shall receive. Mood down, but energy up. Might honestly take that trade. We've got a beat of 40 in the shop as well as a Master Cleat Hammer. We should be fine as far as energy is concerned. The Stamina Manual. Well, knowing there's a Master Cleat in the shop, I'm going to go ahead and use one now. I believe in Ogre to not fumble the bag on the Ladies Classic here. So I'm gonna leave her at good mood in case Etsuko pays a visit. Late start because it wouldn't be Ogre Cap without it. She still managed to be in like 4th place at the end of the early race, which was pretty wild work. All right, she's not hitting Daring Strike. She's way too far forward. She also didn't ult yet. There's the ult. Glittering Star. Perfect timing. This race is so completely over. Corner Connoisseur on good timing? I'm sorry, Taiki. Try all you want. You're not... Taiki, Matazensky, I don't give a shit. You're losing. Super over. Cheer for Manu all you want. She's not winning that shit. She was even a rival. What are those stats? I mean, those aren't bad stats at all. Still got dunked on, though. If she was in her swimsuit, maybe that's what she needed. Not as aerodynamic as she could have been. I'll take the level-headed hint. I think I'm probably taking level-headed just to make absolutely sure she always triggers her ult. Well, I can't trade any of these. Let me go buy Wit training app is cool and all. I think I'm more inclined to take these for now. That Vita 40 will hopefully save me in the post campaign, the like 3 last training turns. I could see getting a Vita 40 into like a wit training. Okay. Honestly, if I get even like 1050 speed, I'll probably be okay with where she's at. I don't need this person to be like an absolute gangster. Like as long as you're triggering your skills, just be the point horse, you know what I mean? And if you happen to hit a good timing on your ult, you can still win anyways. This is not a good place to be. Hello? Look at those blocks. Holy. Yeah, go ahead and sneak your way by. Oh, what? Like a slingshot. She got unblocked and she was like, all right. Yes, the point horse. Gotta check her for steroids. Raf, do something. Check him computer. Just end closer things. Let me get that and that. And I do want one of the wit training app. You know, maybe we could do things this way. Go like this. Next round, we buy the wit training app. Turn after that, we buy the good luck charm since it'll still be in the shop. Definitely want the stamina scroll though. We're good to race again. Yeah. You're mad at me. I know. Get in there. Can you better battle other players in this game? Yes. And in fact, what we're doing now is, of course, not battling other players, but there's a thing called Champions Meeting. You'll also often refer to it as CM, or you'll hear me to refer words. You'll hear me refer to it as CM. And that's what I train the horses for a lot of the time, is for whatever the upcoming CM is, where you will race against other players. So you like you need to battle Saren. God help me if I ever have to face Saren in one of these room battles, but it is possible that I run into her. Yes. Usually you're racing you race against in round one, you're usually racing against like everyone in the group, so usually there's a bunch of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. But then so once you get to round two, if you did well in round one, you start to race against people who know what they're doing, and then it's a little tougher. All right, there goes the ult. A little bit early, but that's fine. At least you're pushing forward. Just zippity zoopity around the corner here. Get back here. I know you're going to accelerate faster than me, Maruzinski. I know that's how you operate, but you're not faster than me once we get into the foot race. You are not faster than me if I catch up to you. Maru's going to take what, 4th behind Taiki? No, 3rd ahead of Taiki. I'm out of clocks for this race. Please stop rooting for the other Umas. Love all those stats. Yes. Yes. Excellent. And look at this. Boom, we have 2 cupcakes. Boom, right back up to great mood. Wait. Almost forgot to level the wit training app. Probably not going to get very much use out of that, but even one wit click is probably worth it. I'll go ahead and take the Master Cleat Hammer because I believe in myself. Alright. This is a weird one, because, like, if there were a race I were going to lose, it would kind of be this one. It's a fake long race, so I can't necessarily stamina check people. But it is a long race, so I have long B. Granted, I won it last year, so, like, it's not the end of the world if I lose this race, but I would very much like to not lose this race, if at all possible. There's the Uma stand, because who doesn't like to be in 4th place as a backliner? What am I? Holy, I am hauling ass. Do not give a crap about me way back here. We rushed a little bit, that shouldn't matter too much. Again, fake long. There's no stamina check going on. Okay. Corner Connoisseur way too early, that's not doing jack. Glittering Star early, but not too early. Hopefully I hit the 777 immediately after late race starts, since this is 2500. Should trigger right about now-ish, if it's hitting. Looks like it's not. Curious. Okay, so we're accelerating slow, but Professor doesn't really hit at a good time either. As long as we ult it all, I'm okay with it. I don't think I hit straightaway recovery, so suppose there's no problem there. I am an end closer, so I don't think Top Road has the speed to catch me no matter how hard she tries. Is year a game year? There's 3 years in a campaign, yeah. So we're in year 3. There's the ult. A little late there, but thanks anyways. Meow, across the finish line. All right. So we got 3 turns left between the, well, I guess 6 technically. You want to split hairs. Um, in the post lobby. There's like a finals. Final 3 races after the campaign. Very nice. Okay, where are we stat-wise? 940 speed is a little lower than I'd like to be. We gotta make some decisions. I don't know if I need the good luck charm necessarily. What are we looking at here? Mid guts, mid speed, but not like the worst of either. I'd probably go speed there given the choice. Reset whistle I'd like to buy. I need a master cleat hammer. Do not need empowering megaphone. We have 3 empowerings. We're going to go empowering speed for this turn. If I take the Vita 20, I probably don't need the good luck charm. If I take the Vita 20, I can't afford the power scroll, so we take the reset whistle at that point, because I think I'll probably get more value out of the reset whistle than 7 power. Okay, so we got the Master Cleat Hammers for the 3 races. We got the Empowering Megaphone for the 3 training turns. We hit the Vita 40 now. We hit the Speed Ankle Weights now. Alrighty. And then we click this for 40 speed. And then we hit the Master Cleat Hammer. We'll probably skip the first 2, watch the third. These all kind of run the same. Easy win. The reason I want all those Master Cleat Hammers is because they actually do work on these finals races, and these finals races give you like hella stats. So, oh, hey, that's a pretty good speed training. Methinks I will click on that. Everybody finally showed up. They're having a retirement party for me. Yeah, almost 70. All right, we hit the Master Cleat Hammer again. 2200. That's actually this is exactly in Ogre Cap's wheelhouse. 2200 is exactly where she wants to be. She likes all sorts of mediums, but a 2200 specifically is just like where she knocks it out of the park. She was such a menace in the previous CM, and I was part of the problem. Um, is Pimp of the Year? Corner Recovery, that's one. Corner Connoisseur does nothing here. It's an acceleration skill. Tail held high from Daring Strike means I'm going to push forward, way forward. Straightaway Recovery for the second. If we are lucky, 777 or Glittering Star hits right about here. 777 does not hit. We'll see where Glittering Star decides to hit. Professor of Curvature at a decent timing. Ah, straightaway didn't either. Neat. Still win by a shitload. It's just possible you end up skipping it, and I wouldn't fault you for it. I will keep it in mind. Okay. All right, and then in an ideal world, I either see a triple guts training and I curse myself for needing to train on like a percent failure chance, or I see a really good wit training. I see neither. This is why we purchased the reset whistle. Okay, we're always going to hit both of those regardless of whether we're using them or not. Not exactly the wit training of my dreams, but it'll do. Gets us over 1,000 wit. And puts our speed up at, what was that going to be, 1130? That's fine for team trials. Nothing to complain about. As for skills, we got about 600 points left to work with. No need to take any of the greens because greens are completely hit or miss. Straightaway spurt, it's hit or miss in its usefulness, but it will at least trigger. You know what I mean? So it's good. I feel like on miles, a lot of the best runners for miles are pace chasers. I feel like hesitant pace chasers isn't actually a bad pickup for a little bit of value in the team trials team. I might pick up level headed, but I'm more interested in intense gaze. And I need to save enough points to make sure that I can get Radiant Star as another gold skill, because gold skills are most important in team trials as far as points are concerned. Spurt is a funny word. I mean, I suppose so. All right, final race. Suzuka now has my third highest rating between the dirt racers. Suzuka is your dirt racer? Word, I guess. This sounds very 90s. You're not wrong about that. No, she's the only non-dirt one up there. It's between the dirt. Okay, I see. I believe in Maru. How dare you root for anyone other than Christmas Ogre Cap? Maru holding out strong out front right now. She is exactly where she wants to be, first or second place with Ines Fujin. Mihono Bourbon holding behind. Silent Suzuka not exactly where she wants to be right now. Professor of Curvature from Ogre Cap. Tail held high and Daring Strike a little early. She's going to be moving up fast. Middle of the pack. Who really knows what's going to happen in there right now? We'll have to keep an eye as the late game comes closer, but Ogre Cap manages to hold out through the position keep, which means she is now free to move up as much as she wants. Suzuka moves into the back of the pack. Don't think she's going to be doing much this race. Mihono Bourbon can't keep up either. Well-timed ult from Ogre Cap. She's going to get that speed carryover right into the late race. Corner Connoisseur on perfect timing. This shit is all but over. I do not see a world where anyone makes a comeback against that run. but Matuzensky holding back in third. Glittering Star on good timing, hesitant pace chaser, straightaway spurt, end closer straights. I do not see a world where anyone can keep up. And Ogre Cap's gonna take it to the finish line with no one in sight. That's what you love to see, is everything hitting on good timing. Distance and then a neck between second and third place. Oh, wow. Who ended up second? Looks like Matuzensky fell back to fifth by a nose back there. Brian and Sirius Symboli actually managed to take second. Speedstar, I guess, triggered on a decent timing for her. Lone Wolf probably helped as well. It's okay, Matu, next time. If I had Matu, I would do a Matu run just for you. Second, third, fourth. Brian kind of wanted it, but she just couldn't keep the podium. Also, when you win first every time, it's not like there's much competition, right? There's my Radiant Star hint. Boom. All right, got 118 to work with. I could take Shake It Out, but it feels like not a super consistent one. Same with Level Headed. I've got 4 recoveries. That should be sufficient to hit your ults pretty often. Unyielding Spirit. Is Unyielding Spirit... Does that have positional requirements, or am I mistaken? Let me go hit the skill list real quick. Unyielding, I feel like it does, but maybe I'm mistaken. It is... No, it actually does not have requirements. Is Overtake and 5 seconds or more into the race. Yeah, that's a pretty consistent skill. We'll take that as our last one. Leave us with just 10 skill points. Okay. Your whole team is Cap, bruh, on God, skibbity. I feel like you might have misspelled a couple things there, but your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place. Okay, final stats, 1132, 1018, couple of 900, 600 on stamina. This is like a middling S+. There's a world where she hits like double S just barely based on the skills, but I don't think it's quite there. Maybe. Oh, she does. Just barely. I think 17.6 is double S, so she just barely makes that cut. Is that a good parent in the year of our Lord 2026? 2-star speed, 3-star mile, 2-star ult, and 9 white skills, none of which are 1-star. This is such a generically good parent, too. Corner Adept, Tail Held High, Glittering Star are just like 3 solid skills, and the other 6 are race. Perfect. Can't ask for more. Like, sure, I could ask for 3-3, but why the fuck? No, that's like a 1% chance, right? That's insane. That's great. It's awesome. Perfect. You go on you get the rice. You get the rice. I need to use you as a grandparent now. Way of Kings, the GOAT. Victorious is kind of lame, not gonna lie. As a name. You know what? 20 G1 wins is pretty cool, though. We'll take that. 39 races, 37 wins. Very nice. The only 2 losses are in G2s? I don't remember exactly. I think so. All right. Get on the team. You can see that I had a 1200, but she had a mild B, or a dirt B, so she was kind of shit in the bed 99% of the time. She was also using Unruffled as a recovery skill, like a psychopath. we can do better, right? Like get in there. And in fact, you can be the new ace as the end closer. There we go. Our team is better now. Let's see how that works out for us. Hopefully we get at least a little bit more consistent. Yeah, we're in demotion range. I've raced twice. It'll be fine. Oh, hey, that's a UG. Not feeling super good about that. 140 win? Okay, that's reasonable. 150 loss. My long team is just cracked out of their minds, though. What the fuck? 190? I didn't even know you could hit those numbers. That's more like it. That's a winner. We're keeping it for next week. 785. That'll keep us in the winners column. What did you guys do to them? Look at that. Is the new Ogre good or not, right? Like 71, like come on. She hit everything. Daiwa hitting the 66 into the 56 and the 54. Yeah, my Mile team is also kind of cracked out of their minds. Yeah, Taiki Shuttle probably needs a little bit of an overhaul. She's got she's got the skills. She's got 6 golds. I don't know what it is. Maybe her wit's not high enough, but 800 is pretty solid. That's only like a 2% difference between 800 and 1,000. Feels like she should be doing more than she is, you know what I mean, with this particular lineup. Even if she's not winning, she has 6 gold skills. Aren't those golds pretty gambles? Some of them are, but not all of them. Some of them just require she be in like the top half, and I don't really consider positional ones, except for her ult. Her ult is like honestly her biggest weakness, being needing to be what, third, fourth, fifth maybe in team trials. I don't think it's just third, fourth in team trials. Um, Solid. Lock it down. Lock it down. Yes, sir. Like you have less skills like that. Okay, so to be clear, a gold skill is always worth more than a white skill. Like if you have the choice between taking 2 whites and 1 gold, always take the gold in team trials. It's worth like 3 times as many points. Taking golds is super important in team trials. Um, nice air groove. Hello. It's such a stupid fucking ladling made. Perfect prep. Bigger picture as my golds. Um, where's the scoring? Yeah, you can see 4 rares is worth more than 9 normals. You should get the outfits they have Migos on in Migos video here. Oh yeah, I'm looking at them now. They're just like on snowmobiles. Okay, we got one more in us, I believe. Indeed. Oh, 2 more. Just reset. Yes, but I get a lot of hints, so I get about the same amount of them. And like you hit the average way more consistent. Yeah, but golds are still gonna be like the way to, because like you get more hints, but I feel like maybe it's a little different now that this scenario is out, but there's plenty of times that I feel like I just don't have. You start to hit the bottom of the barrel with the skills, you know what I mean? And you start taking skills that are actually Gamba in the sense that like they have requirements that aren't guaranteed to hit. Like gambling. Hold on, let me. Also, it's fair to consider that when you have a wit of 900 or 1,000, like you do for most of your team trials characters outside maybe the long guys, um, you have like a 92% chance to trigger skills. You know what I mean? Like we're not actually talking about that much variance. It's much more important that you get skills that will always trigger, even if the trigger timing isn't good, right? Like it's good. Like corner connoisseur, actually a good skill in team trials, not because it's actually good. It might just trigger on the first corner and do fuck all, but it's still giving you the points. You know what I mean? As opposed to something like I actually think if I were to remake Mihono Bourbon, I maybe don't take Unrestrained because Unrestrained actually requires you to be first to trigger. So if you're not first, if you're second as a front runner, you've just thrown a whole gold skill away, right? That's a variance that's bad. Um, Early lead is safe. Concentration's a great one. Obviously, since it's just a wit check and it's actually good for front runners. Radiant Star is completely fine to always take. It's a little more on the expensive side though. Yes, this Chili Peppers song, or are you talking about the one that was just on? Yeah, we're clearly facing a better team here. Ooh, that's a 157 win. That's not a good win, though. That's not a good win. Ninth on Symboli Rudolph. What the fuck are you smoking, girl? Was that must have been my long team. She probably just didn't hit her recovery, if I had to guess. Because the only way you're hitting ninth against randos rushed. 8 seconds rushed. That'll do it. 964 with 3 recoveries. Right, in theory she should be fine, but if you rush for that long on longs, yeah, you gonna get fucked up. Can't help you there, girl. What the fuck, Jordan? Whoa, I didn't realize there was a title for Corner Connoisseur and Professor of Curvature in the same. That's neat. Apparently, I've never done that before. I've never tried guts maxing for Corner Connoisseur at the same time as I borrow Kita-san. Professional Turner. That's such a silly name, too. I bet there's one for Beeline Burst plus, is there an acceleration straight skill? I mean, I guess there's the end closer variant, but is there an acceleration on straights, just like random straight one? Okay, guys, that is going to be it for me on the Uma today. We got 6 people in here. We could easily go raid Saren quickly before she raids me. Marathon stream. No, 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 no. Not today, not today. Thank you guys all for stopping by. Hope it was interesting. I always enjoy a good yap stream that Uma allows me to do. Take care, DJ. I will see you around, Nushi. And I will see you around everybody else as well. Only 3 raiders. Get in here! Never mind. We're just gonna go raid. It's fine. Okay, bye, guys.